NFTs are truly a part of crypto that no one really saw coming. Not the least of which is that even with all of the hype around certain projects and how many celebrities have bought into them, people still don't really understand what they are. Which you could also say about crypto to an extent, but at least most people know what Bitcoin is. But with NFTs, they are so varied and random and sometimes insane that it's hard to understand what they are and how many people make active and passive income from them. So with that, allow us to show you the best NFT projects that will generate passive income. 9. The NFT overview. For those unfamiliar with the concept of NFTs, think of them as tradable digital receipts stored on a publicly distributed database called a blockchain that everyone can see and independently verify at all times. These digital receipts contain unique information that can be used to prove who the sole owners of certain items are, whether they be tangible or intangible. It's worth noting, however, that NFTs do not store the digital item they represent. Instead, they simply point to the file's location, which exists somewhere else on the internet. Because no two items represented by NFTs are ever the same, it means NFTs cannot be traded in the same way you can trade one Bitcoin for another. This is why they're called non-fungible tokens. And that's the part of the reason there's so much confusion about them, but also why there are so many ways to dive into them and make money if you play the game the right way. 8. Rent out NFTs. One way you can earn passive income is to rent out your NFTs, particularly those in high demand. For instance, some card trading games allow players to borrow NFT cards to boost their chances of winning. As expected, the terms governing the deal between the two parties involved are governed by smart contracts. Therefore, NFT users usually have the freedom to set their preferred duration of the rental agreement and the lease rate for the NFT. A leading example of a platform that allows users to rent or lend NFTs is Ren NFT. This allows lenders to set maximum borrowing periods and set daily rates, which currently range between 0.002 and 2 wrapped Ethereum, WETH, on average. 7. Royalties. The underlying technology powering NFTs allows creators to set terms that impose royalty fees whenever their NFTs change hands on the secondary market. In other words, the creators can receive passive income even after selling their creations to collectors. With this, they can earn a share of the sales price of the NFTs in question indefinitely. For example, if the royalty for a digital artwork is set at 10%, the original creator will receive 10% of the total sale price each time their artwork is resold to a new owner. Note that creators often set the predetermined percentages while minting the NFTs. Moreover, smart contracts, self-executing computer programs that enforce contractual agreements, govern the entire process involved in distributing royalties. This means as a creator, you do not need to enforce your royalty terms or track payment manually as the process is fully automated. 6. Stake NFTs. One of the benefits of the marriage between NFTs and decentralized finance, or DeFi, protocols is the possibility of staking NFTs. Staking refers to the process of depositing or locking away digital assets into a DeFi protocol smart contract to generate a yield. While some platforms support a wide range of NFTs, others require you to purchase native NFTs in order to earn staking token rewards, also usually denominated in the platform's native utility token. Examples of platforms that facilitate NFT staking include Kira Network, NFTX, Splinterlands, and Only One. In some cases, part of the rewards distributed to stakers is denominated in governance tokens. Such as protocols empower these token holders with voting rights over the future development of their ecosystems. More often than not, it is possible to reinvest coins earned from staking NFTs into other yield-generating protocols. 5. Liquidity. Thanks to the ongoing integration of NFTs and DeFi infrastructures, it has become possible to provide liquidity and receive NFTs in return to establish your position in a given liquidity pool. For example, when you provide liquidity on Uniswap v3, The automated marker maker, AMM, will issue an ERC 721 token, also known as an LP NFT. That details your share of the total amount locked in the pool. Other information etched into the NFT is the token pair you deposited, the token symbol, and the pool's address. You can sell this NFT to liquidate your position on liquidity pools quickly. 4. Yield farming. Because NFTs are fast becoming a core component of AMMs, users can now farm for yields using NFT-powered products. Yield farming refers to the method of leveraging multiple DeFi protocols in order to generate the highest possible yield, or return, with the digital assets you have. From our example above, the LP NFT tokens issued as liquidity provider tokens on Uniswap can further be used as collateral or staked on other protocols to earn additional yields or returns. Think of it as earning a yield on top of another yield-generating protocol. This possibility unlocks a layered income-generating model ideal for yield farmers. Note, however, that NFTs and underlying smart contract technology is still relatively new. As such, many of the applications providing the opportunities highlighted in this article are in their formative stages. In light of this, it is advisable to carry out due diligence and understand the risks involved before adopting any of these new above-listed strategies. 3. The metaverse. The NFT craze is all gas and no brakes at the moment. In 2021, they've mostly exploded in the art world, with headline-grabbing news like Beeple's $69 million NFT auction, or the Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunk's incredible price returns. But in the metaverse, the new virtual world that Mark Zuckerberg is trying to create and populate, you'll be able to turn any of your creations into an NFT and sell them in open marketplaces. The metaverse will rely on avatars, mansions, apparel, collectible cards, equipment, and among other digital items, entirely designed and created by users to grow and support an open economy. There are plenty of tutorials online on how to create an NFT, which is essentially a digital proof of ownership and authenticity of a given item, virtual or not. But for those who are not particularly interested in this, there are other options to consider, like simply opening an NFT art gallery and selling someone else's work in return for a cut of the profits, or becoming an art broker, advising metaverse clients on how to best navigate this newly minted NFT world. NFTs might seem like they are dying right now because of overuse, but if the metaverse is able to wield them in certain ways, a boom might just be coming. And those that are able to capitalize on it might just be able to get active and passive income from them. 2. Video games. The trading card craze is on the verge of making a volcanic comeback in the form of NFT gaming, such as with Axie Infinity, an NFT game heavily influenced by Pokemon. Its core gameplay involves having a team of 3 with creatures called Axies with various skill sets, and you can throw them into battle to face other opponents. Axie Infinity is arguably the most popular P2E game today, and many have wanted to see what the hype was all about. The catch, though, is that you have to purchase 3 Axies to play the game, and they're not cheap if you want to be a worthy competitor. And as you might expect, the better ones aren't the easiest to purchase, as they cost somewhere between $230,000 to $312,000 in the marketplace. And before you cry out that no one would ever buy something like that, they have. Someone already spent $1.5 million on these things. So yeah, it happens. Obviously, this isn't the easiest way to make money in crypto, but it is unique, and that should be praised. So if things like this continue to grow and evolve, you never know where it might go next. 1. Bursting the bubble. The problem with all of this, though, is one that is obvious to many, mainly that NFTs are something that doesn't seem like they'll last forever in the active or passive sense. The only reason they're exploding right now is because people think it's easy to make money off of them, but it's not that way at all. A lot of these big money scenarios involve celebs, famous artists, or those who just got plain lucky in the situation and made bank as a result. There are many people are cautioning others to not partake in the NFTs because when they burst, they'll have blown a lot of money for art, if you can call it that. So, as in all things with crypto, you need to keep a good head on your shoulders and ensure that you don't get caught up in things that could backfire on you if you're not careful. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the NFTs of the world and the ones that can help you generate a very interesting amount of income if you do it right? Do you think that you might try and partake in some of these? Do you think that there's other great options out there for passive income in the NFT market? And do you think NFTs will implode before things get too serious? Let us know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next video.